Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. A little late, but I'm here, which is a good thing because I only had 2 hours of sleep. So we're just going to be happy that I'm here. Good. No, I'm not AI this morning. No, 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 no. Good morning, Applejacks. I'm a real girl this morning. Oh, man. Excuse me. Ay, ay, ay. I'm not gonna play with you. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Applejack's is in here acting a fool already. Like she know how. Hmm. Yes, I'm AI, baby. I just can't win for losing. I just can't. I'm exhausted. I took a fat nap yesterday, so I was literally up till 3 something this morning, I think. Almost 4. Yeah, almost 4. Oh wait, do we have news today? I didn't even look. 8:45. Glad I looked. 8:45 and 9 o'clock. Low impact. I didn't even really see. Like I didn't even see what happened earlier because I was too busy trying to get the streams together. I really wish they would fix this crap. Where's my... All right, so let's hold for news. Oh yeah. It's up and now. Look at this, the 5-minute candle over here. Um, 5-minute candle is currently 121 points. 121 point range. Went up for a couple of for like 10 minutes. So it took everything in me to get on these charts. I was literally about to go back to sleep. I got you. I got you. You said it's been dumping since 3 a.m. though? Oh, well, yeah. So NQ about the same thing. And it's about 3:25 it looks like, Central Standard Time. Got a minute and a half before I can start trading. Couple slight pullbacks on it. Yeah. It was dumping. You want to know something? I didn't even realize how much NQ dumped yesterday. Like, even during the session, I guess I wasn't really paying that much attention like that. Sometimes because it's just because I'm so zoomed in and I don't really pay attention to the time-based chart like that. It doesn't kind of matter for my strategy, but I didn't realize we did this during the session at all until I was watching somebody's replay last night and I was like, was I on the same charts? Legit. I was so confused. Fuck, that's what I was waiting for too, and that's the TP. Annoying. I was literally waiting for that. Waiting and waiting and waiting. that was the other one too. I'm fucking over it. 2 wins in a row. Finally. You had to make sure he wasn't on Hikanashi, not for real. Closed. Come on. Okay. Oh no, what? There we go. Oh, you switch. You know what? I used to love Hikanashi when I traded regular candles, but I remember the first time I ever traded them, I was like, why is my order not where I put it? I didn't understand. I didn't understand at all. Oh no. Oh, Applejacks. Are you okay now? I hope so. I surely hope so. Girl, I know your body was like, what is going on? What and why? Damn, I missed this cell right here. And this one. Shit, and that one. What? Ooh, dominance just went away. Interesting. Hmm. A few more minutes and I have to stop for news again. Liquid death and peanut butter crackers can't fix. I'm glad you're better. Whoa, Apple Jacks. Hold on. Well, okay, wait. But does it really count? You kind of were out of the country for like a week. Does it really count? Or were you gone even longer than that? I mean, it's growth. It's growth. But you weren't as you didn't have as many opportunities to fuck up. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's just pretend like it never happened. I never said anything. Don't worry. It counts. Okay. Wait, did they have Chick-fil-A over there? Did they? Did they? Nope. Look, we gotta clock it just a little bit. Just a tad. All right, I think what I'm gonna have to do this weekend, this is gonna hurt my soul. I think I'm gonna have to redo my analysis sheet. I'm gonna do two different ones. I'm gonna do one where there are no volume tick mismatches, and then one that is, so that I can see which one I like and which one I like, because I think when there's a mismatch, I need to make sure the point of control is in the body of the candle, which is no issue. Yeah, which is no issue. But I think there's like probably a couple of other patterns that I can trade with it as well. I just gotta see. Just gotta see. And I gotta see which ones matter and which don't. Yeah, and then I still have to see oscillator versus swing. If I could just get it to work on the swing, it would be so much better. So much better. Like that's an oscillator mismatch. All right, stopping for news. Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? Not sure being bullied. Definitely none. As soon as you got back, you went straight to. I ain't gonna lie. Some Chick-fil-A mac and cheese does sound pretty good right now. I'm not gonna lie. They had KFC. No, Janelle. No. Not gonna let her. She was talking about how she checked our budget app and she only ate Chick-fil-A 3 times in February. However, we just clocked the fact that she was in a whole nother country. So does it really count? She said it still counts. She said it still counts. First of all, when she said she did what she always do and then ... nothing, you know she's lying. You just know. You just know. All right, news coming in less than a minute. I will center my chart. Let it do what it do. All right, so let's go back a little bit. You guys see I got into these two sales. I could have also gotten into that sale, this buy, and then this sell as well. Those were some really nice swings. Like really, really nice swings. This one would have been the volume tick mismatch. You can see like there's a push up, but only 28 points compared to the previous 32 point, almost 33 points. But look, there's more volume. So that's absorption, right? And we're absorbing right at VWAP and a buy rotation level, which is a lower high, right? Point of control is in the body, and it was delta dominant. It was 100% dominance. Even the oscillator also matched the absorption, which again, I don't know which one I want to use yet. Nice, almost 49 tick move, 49 point move from that close up there. And then I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is inside of the change zone, I'm probably going to have to only take trades counter trend potentially. I don't know. Because like sometimes it works just fine. Or it might be that I need to look for a certain like point of control location and direction, like maybe traps only or something. I don't know. But I think if I separate the data from mismatch, no mismatch, that'll help me see it a little bit better. So we'll see. I'll do that this weekend. It's no big deal. Not 1, 2, 3. Transactions were a Kroger hater. Okay, my bad, ma'am. You got it. You got it. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, speaking of food, I made some beef shank last night. I forgot beef shank is like my least favorite cut of beef because it's just generally like a tougher cut of meat or whatever, but it was still pretty good. I had to cook it for so long though. But I tossed it in this sauce that I made. It was like a mixture between hot honey barbecue, teriyaki glaze, and like regular Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue and a little bit of mustard. That sauce was so good, but it had bone marrow inside of the bone because it was a bone-in beef shank. And I've always wanted to try bone marrow because I used to watch those mukbangs or whatever, and they just looked so good, you know? So I was just like, let's try it. And it actually was pretty good. When people say it's like buttery, they were not lying. It's pretty good. I need to ask them, are they gonna, god dang. Oh, that was a trap, an attempt to trap. But yeah, I need to ask Trade Devils if they're gonna fix this god dang thing for me. Could have gotten into the buy here, but I didn't know if we were gonna push through VWAP or not. What a push. Ah, that's what I was supposed to do too. I need to move the labels like closer to the swing. They're only that far away because remember I used to use that half trend, and because the half trend had its own because the half trend had its own labels, they would like be all over each other, so I couldn't see. So I need to put that back. Back to the counter trend. I'm still trading with the trend too. I just haven't seen anything. Well, to be fair, I've also just missed trades too. Like the one that I missed was with the trend here. Just trend divergence though, but it was still with the trend. But yeah, no, I'm still gonna trade with the trend. It's just like trading with the trend, I have to look for stuff that's really specific, which this one was with the trend. I just didn't know if we would push through VWAP or not, which is the only reason I didn't get into that one. Did I have it with bread? Nope, I just had it by itself. Some of the mukbangs that I watched, they just eat it by itself, so I wanted to try it like that. You had bone marrow steak tacos before? That sounds good. Wait a second. Hold on. That sounds super. Oh, Janelle says, sounds gross. Good morning. Don't savor. How are you? Just know I'm thinking it. You are silly. Alright, that's absorption. So point of control would need to move up, which it did not. It still worked out. I feel like this particular mismatch, the wick probably would work though, because it's absorption. So point of control being in the wick just shows the rejection, which matches with the absorption and matches with this really high volume bar. Interesting. I thought we would push up there. Tradeovate is trash. Did you get screwed in some of the Tradeovate issues that were happening? Your Tradeovate is fine and just a good trade. I do know that like for the last couple weeks though, it has not been great. One of the days that I didn't get on earlier this week, I know that I saw some people complaining in some of the live streams about like being stuck in trades and stuff. I was like, oh God, thank goodness I didn't trade then. A lot of positive delta in this bar. It's probably gonna push up, yeah. Got about 20 minutes left. Ooh. Hello? You gotta be shitting me. Did y'all see that pop up? I tried to get in. No. Oh my God. Bitch. It's because right when I pressed the button to enter there, price had just like got there. So I got the error. That would have been a nice win. And I definitely would have gotten filled. I would have gotten filled on this little pullback right there. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Still technically a liquidity sweep. Well, not on the oscillator though. Oh, point of control's at the open anyway. Which I feel like should still count as the body. Since it's an artificial open. But technically it's still neutral. It's not in the wick, it's not in the body. And we stalled there too long anyway. So tradable issue not being able to log in. Otherwise it's all yeah, it's definitely the same problem. You could still make trades though? Yeah, I think the only time I had an issue on my personal account was oh damn. Oh, never mind. It wasn't in the body anyway. Was that day that I couldn't log in. That's a mismatch, but doesn't matter. Don't. All right, we might have a buy here. Maybe not. That's a huge order there. At like 980, there's quite a lot of volume. I'm trying to see we did not close up. Very interesting. All right, that's a mismatch. So it'll have to be in the body if it goes up. That's also absorption. Well. I did not expect that. We tried to push up quite a few times. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? It missed my entry? Yes, right here it did. I did like the sell click thing. Can you guys see it? Yeah, I did that because the bar had already closed. Because it basically did what I wanted, like right as the bar was closing. And then when I clicked it, because price had just got back to that price, I got the little like error where it won't let you in, basically. Did I say good morning, Trenches? I think I did. Good morning, Trenches. How art thou? Neutral point of control. Bitch. Oh, I don't like that rejection. Damn. Could be because of how high the volume was in that bar. This thing stopped me out to go to my Taipei. It shouldn't, though. Mm-hmm. Are we gonna reject? Oh my goodness. Please. Please. What am I, back to break even, basically? Yeah. Sneeze just now to prove his point. I'm weak. I'm weak. All right, well, we're back to break even, and that's what happens when you miss a bunch of trades. From back here. What was that? Like 3? Well, and then the one I tried to enter. That plus 1, 2, 3. So that's, I should still be up 4 trades basically at the moment. It's all good though. Oh, you know what? Did I never change? It's 44. Wait, 44 divided by 81. I did not. I was supposed to change the the dominance for there for up down tick, and I never did. Actually, I did, and I forgot to save my my freaking workspace yesterday. That's why. Damn, I forgot. Fuck. I will make sure I save it tonight. So that's very annoying. Yeah, the delta dominance is supposed to be 86% for up down tick, and it's currently set at 76, which is okay for bid ask, but not for up down tick. And that's the cause of this particular loss right there. I don't even think 24. But it sucks though, because I got stopped out just for it to go right where I wanted it to. And then I'm hoping next week I can start taking 1-bar pullbacks too. That would be nice. They happen quite a bit. Absorption's happening. All right. It's not what I want. Got some stacked and sell imbalances in the bar. Oh, it turned into what I wanted at the end. Damn. The point of control was lower in the body, and it was a trap, which was not what I wanted. And then like right as it closed, I gotta look inside the bar to see if I would even got filled. So the point of control was down here with these stacked imbalances, and right like when the bar closed is when it moved up. And because of you can see the mismatch here, this swing down is less than this one, which is always is with the lower low to lower high to higher low. But you see how we have more volume in the swing, so that shows absorption. So I just wanted the point of control to be in the body and it to be a continuation, which is what it ended up being right as the bar was closing. Now, would I have gotten filled? Yes, I would have. But I only had like a split second, because I would have gotten filled in that little bar right there. That's some shit. All right, that's absorption. Point of control in the body. Come on. It's 95% dominance. Yay. All right. So I'm back kind of where I was before I took those 2 losses. And honestly, I'm at 250. Why does this god dang thing keep changing? I didn't even... Oh, this is so annoying. Like on my control center, it just randomly puts like all the margins and stuff back in there. I don't need all that shit. Change my font. Stupid thing. Good morning, New. How are you this morning? You know what? I think I'm going to stop here. There's only a few minutes left anyway. But I think I'm going to stop here, especially because... So remember, I'm trading the TPT account that I forgot to fail before the renewal. And me being up to 50, especially after a day like today, is a-okay with me. Let me go to the trade performance real quick. Let's talk about the trades as well. And I'm also going to show you guys the performance for the week so that you guys can see that too. 450. Can I not do math? One of my trades, I think, is missing or something. Oh, please. Oh, please. Knew what's going on. How's your trading been today? Which one is my... Oh, that's it. TPT. I think the trade performance is missing a trade somewhere. Okay, I knew I wasn't tripping. It's missing the last trade I just took. Okay, well, it would be very nice if it would put it there, but you know, whatever. Let's see this week. I'll just go and do it this way. Is that right? Something isn't right. Oh, wait. What? Hold on. Yeah, something isn't right. Don't you hate when technology just don't work how it's supposed to? Maybe 065. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, yeah, it's not right, but it's fine. I'll just go through it anyway. Very nice way to end the week. Absolutely. All right, so let's go through with showing you the accounts, what they look like. Main monitor. Boom. All right, so today's profit was 250. I took 6 trades. I won 4 and lost 2, which is nice. Did not trade the Tradeify account just because I'm still like a little, I don't know. And we have $1,200 in profit on that account. That's the one that I logged back into Monday night to fail. And lo and behold, we made money instead on, I think I won every trade that I put on that one Monday night. But anyway, so I basically got myself back to where I was to start the week on this particular account, on the TPT account, because it looks like my TPT account started at 50,065. So I basically gained $5 because I didn't have a good day on Monday. Monday I was down 355 on that account, and then yesterday I gained 110, and then today we gained 250. So we basically, got it back to where it started, which is great. Especially since we're not starting with full drawdown for that 30-day cycle or whatever. Now going into the trade performance, this is not going to show properly because it's not counting that last trade. But you can see on the Tradeify account for the week, I gained 735, and that's because Monday I was down like 1100 when I ended the stream, and then I gained like 2000. So maybe I was down 12 something. Yeah, I was down 1250, I think, which is the daily loss limit. And then I gained 2000 in the evening session. And then the TPT account, like I said, I gained $5 basically. So not bad. Now let's go through the trades for today. Where is, hold on. So the first trade was at 849. All right, so I did miss these 2 trades right here. I forgot about these trades that I missed. All right, so the first trade I took was the sell off of VWAP here. Then got right back into the no interest reversal for the sale. Then I ended up right after that missing the sell buy and then that sell right there. I'm still really trying to figure out if I can somehow trade the alternate pullbacks like this. It just doesn't have a lot of good data in regards to trading when we switch trends like this, because it's such a fragile pullback technically, just because of we're creating lower lows and then we break structure to a higher high, and that's the first pullback of the new minor structure. So it's very fragile, and until I figure out what patterns work well with it, like as far as point of control, location, and direction, I'm just really not trading it for the most part, unless this is a deeper pullback than the previous pullback. I just don't take the trade. All right, so going across, so this was the next trade I actually attempted to enter and got screwed, got the error code that I couldn't get in. So this buy, I'm not really too mad at the buy. Like I said, because of how high the volume is in this bar right here compared to all of the bars coming down, including this last transition bar, that could possibly affect it. That's something I'm still working on too. But aside from that, I wasn't too bothered about losing that one. This one was just because I totally forgot that I didn't save my settings as far as what delta is. Delta dominance is considered. So this one I really honestly feel like only lost because it wasn't delta dominant. It was only 77%, I think, or whatever I said earlier, and it needs to be at least 86. But yeah, and then I took this buy right here. So we tried to change to a downtrend. We failed. So at this point, I'm really just looking for buys at the moment until I figure out how to trade, continue trading the sales in here. But this was just a regular old pullback, a deeper pullback, obviously, because it's right after a 1 bar pullback. So it's a deeper pullback. And then this was the last trade I took, the buy after changing to an uptrend. And you can see this was an absorption pattern because if you look, we had a nice push up. This is a regular pullback, higher low to higher high to higher low. But look how this pullback is really shallow compared to the previous one, but the volume is higher. Now, if I was going based off of the oscillator, it wasn't absorption, but I still would have gotten into it regardless because of what the point of control location and direction was. But just going based off of the swing volume, this was absorption. So I wanted the point of control to be in the body, which it was delta dominant. And we had a nice 31 point push up after the close of the bar. And that was it. Even though I ended early, it doesn't look like I missed anything. Nope. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. So see, it was a good call. It was a good call, but that's it for me, you guys. I told you so this weekend. What my plan is to separate my analysis sheet from no absorption or liquidity run patterns in the volume. So one set will be like regular, the ticks match the volume. So if the tick structure shows that the swing is bigger than whatever swing I'm comparing it to, then the volume is going to match it. And then I'm going to have another set where there's only mismatches there, so I can see if there's a clear difference between like, hey, when it shows up how it's supposed to, this works out really well. If it doesn't show how if it doesn't match up how it's supposed to is in regards to tick distance and volume, then I should really only be looking for point of control to be here, and this should be the direction, which right now I think it needs to be in the body, and it needs to not be a trap. So it needs to be a continuation. I think there's one pattern where a trap in the wick will work, but I won't know until I separate those this weekend. And then also probably separating them like that will help me to figure out if I can stick to just looking at the swing volume, or if I do definitely have to go with the oscillator. So I have more than enough time this weekend. And because I'm really just copying data from what I already have, I should be good. But what I also could possibly do is just make a copy of what I already have, make 2 copies, which is probably what I'm going to do instead of like rewriting it, but just make 2 copies. And in one copy, I just literally X out all the ones that don't fit, so if it's not a mismatch, then I will X out all the mismatches. And then on the mismatches one, then I'll just X out all the ones that are not mismatches. And that'll probably be the best thing for me to do because it won't take me very much time. Now, my current analysis sheet is based off of bid ask because I did start I think I started this week on bid ask, if I'm not mistaken, and I decided to go ahead and switch back to up down tick because it makes the most sense for Rinkos. With the reversal bars, there has to be some level of bid ask dominance anyway. That's the only way for the bar to travel double the distance to have a reversal bar. But you can have it to where, like, for instance, on this sell bar, the aggressive sellers can be dominant, but if passive buyers are preventing it from moving down, then it's going to change the delta dominance on up down tick, even though bid ask is showing that it's super aggressive. So I feel like up down tick is like the only way for me to be able to truly see the effect of the passive buyers and sellers that we can't see. So yeah, I think that's pretty much my game plan. I probably should be able to get that done in the next like hour or so, since I won't be rewriting anything. That's probably the best thing I thought of so far this week. But that's it for me, you guys. I'm gonna go get that done so I can relax this weekend and go into next weekend feeling really good about everything and really confident about everything. Even though I did not have a green day on Monday, I feel really good about this more simplified version, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I can keep it this way because it's so much easier to trade. And over time, I won't be missing as many trades because I won't really have to look down on my cheat sheet as much with it being so simple. But because I'm not used to simplicity so far, it's like I keep having to look down. It's like I know in my mind what I'm looking for, but I'll look down like, are you sure? And it's typically what I already have in my brain that is supposed to work. So, but yeah, see you, Amelia. But yeah, I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day, your weekend. Be safe, and I'll see you guys Monday. Bye.